Thank you very much. And as we go to a commercial break, I will be talking to Erica Morgan, owner of Erica Morgan Designs, when I come back. And later in the show, I will have the AHA Business Trivia Contest. The winner will receive a gift certificate to the Village Square Cafe in Cross Keys. I'm Alan Hirsch of Alan Hirsch Advisors, and this is AHA Business Radio on CBS Sports Radio, 1300 AM.
Now back to AHA Business Radio, creating AHA moments for business, by business, and about business. Once again, here's your host, Alan Hirsch.
Well, welcome back to the show. My guest this segment is Erica Morgan, owner of Erica Morgan Designs. And for those who don't know who she is, she recently won the Young Entrepreneurship Award at the SBA Awards in early June in Baltimore. I was there that day. I was very impressed. But my first question to most people is, what motivates you to get up in the morning and go to work?
Thank you for hosting me. What motivates me to get up in the morning and go to work would be just seeing the impact that I make in the local economy, working with small business owners and watching their businesses grow alongside mine. And at the same time, being able to give back within my community and working on social entrepreneurship projects as well.
Yeah. So for people that she is a high school graduate, she's headed off to the University of Virginia this fall. So tell us a little bit about your business. How did you get involved at 13, 15 into developing this business that seems to be very successful?
Yes. So I created Erica Morgan Designs out of a frustration with the existing products on the market. The car decals for Bethany Beach, Delaware, somewhere my family and I vacation to every single summer. The existing decals were photographs of the Bethany Beach totem pole, which is sort of the iconic sculpture at the front of the boardwalk. And I wanted to create a watercolor version. And that's something that existing decals on the market didn't have. They were digitally produced. And I wanted to create a watercolor version of the car decal. So I approached a manufacturer, and they said their minimum was 100. So I kept one from our family car and thought, what am I going to do with the other 99? And I sold them to local T-shirt shops and boutiques on the boardwalk, and I was surprised when they said they wanted to restock, and I thought, man, I have to do another run of these. And soon I came out with new colors and designs, and it just grew from there to other beach towns on the East Coast.
So how many towns do you do?
I work in 6 different states and a couple towns for each state right now, but I'm constantly expanding, and within those towns I produce new colors and designs every summer.
So you've grown this business. What are you going to do when you're in college?
I would love to study business and find more ways to incorporate social entrepreneurship right now. I create select designs to raise money for charitable causes, but I would love to move into the textile industry and find ways to raise awareness for these causes on a larger scale.
So I meant I know what you want to do, but while you're in college, how are you going to keep this business going? I mean, you were in high school and you kept it going. How are you going to keep it going to continue to attract the existing clients and new clients?
In college, I plan on creating new designs for the existing connections and retailers I have, but maintaining the growth until I'm out of college and then continuing to grow the business after that.
So you're
distributing.
Yeah. So you're going to try to continue the work. You're a seasonal business because you do a lot of beach towns.
Yes.
So you can work on the designs during the winter, and when you're out of school, which is probably today is probably a lot longer than you're in school, but that's another story.
Yes.
So you'll continue to do what you're doing while you're in college.
Right. I didn't design the business in this fashion, but it happens to work with my school schedule because in the winter months, I reach out to retailers, contact new businesses, and set up all the designs for the coming summer season. And summer, June, July months are my peak selling seasons when tourists flock to these beach towns. And so I consistently stock throughout the summer, but the winter is really the planning time. So in college, I imagine when I have free time, I'll sit down and sketch up some new designs.
Right.
And
I hope you have free times. Virginia's a little difficult university. But anyway, for those out there in the listening audience, I'm an alum of Virginia. So, and so is her dad. But I was very impressed that you were going to the University of Virginia.
Thank you. I'm very interested in business, so it was a good fit for me.
Yeah. So you plan to start and then go into the McIntyre School of Commerce?
Yes, or study economics, which is kind of College of Arts and Sciences, but something in the economics or finance realm.
Yeah. So what are the kinds of design, you've gone in two different designs, but what are some of the designs you've done, like the totem pole, that have been successful in various cities across the 6 states that you're working in?
Yes. One of my top-selling designs is actually a pineapple with the word Charleston at the top of it. It's a circle decal, and I think that when I capture the spirit of a town, like the Charleston decal, the pineapple is a symbol of welcome in Charleston. So it's also in pastel colors, and it sort of captures the spirit of Charleston. And I think that was perfect for the market, and it flew off shelves there. So that was one of my most popular designs, but it really varies so much for town to town.
So, interesting, one of my businesses was a company called Hospitality Services. We use the pineapple as well. So,
good fit.
Yes, it was a very good fit. So, you use that, but what did you use for some of the others? It's very interesting to challenge you to find something for a particular town, redesign it, and then sell it. So how do you go about trying to find out what is good for a particular town?
Sure. So I research local landmarks in these towns, whether it be a skyline that's iconic or a physical landmark, a statue, a street, anything really. And for example, my Cape May decal is an exit 0 sign, but with turtles in the background. And those of you who aren't familiar with Cape May, exit 0 is the exit you take to travel to Cape May, so it's iconic in the town, but the existing exit 0 stickers were just the sign itself, and I wanted to have my own artistic input on it, so I paired it with a textile design I'd previously created, and it was something unique that the town hadn't seen before.
And it's sold very well in Cape May?
Yes, I'm testing that one out now, so
okay.
I'll get back to you.
Okay, so you just started in Cape May?
Yes, I don't have as many connections. My main areas that I sell in are Charleston, Nantucket, and then Annapolis, Maryland, and Virginia Beach.
Okay, so you haven't gotten Ocean yet. You really haven't gotten Ocean City yet.
I'm getting there.
Okay, so but opening some towns is, you're getting there. You're what, 17 years old, 18 years old?
Yes,
18.
18.
You can work up to it.
Yes.
But it seems to be you've been very successful at doing something that's unique.
Thank you.
And, so I want to congratulate you on that. And I would ask you the same thing I would ask other entrepreneurs. What is something you would say to them that would give them the ability to grow and prosper their business the way you've had it? And you've had some, in school, but you've been an entrepreneur. What would you say and recommend to some of the other entrepreneurs that you ran into?
My biggest piece of advice that has been vital to my business, and I would give to another young entrepreneur, would be to start doing whatever you want to do today. Don't wait until you're an expert in the field, because a lot of the experiences and opportunities I've had have shaped me into the business owner I am today. But when I first started graphic design, I was drawing things by hand and scanning them into PowerPoint. And I thought that PowerPoint was the graphic design tool of the century. And then I learned Photoshop and Illustrator and taught myself all the skills I needed to become the graphic designer I wanted to be. So just start small with whatever you can and take advantage of every opportunity that's placed in front of you and learn from them and grow from each one.
Well, thank you very much. How can the listeners out there reach you, reach your product? If someone out there in the listening audience has a shop in Ocean City that they want to sell your product, or Dewey Beach, or Rehoboth, how can they reach you and your company?
Yes, so I have a website, ericamorgandesigns.com, and I also have a children's book coming out in the fall, and that website will be ericamorganbooks.com.
Oh, what kind of book is coming out?
So I wrote a children's book when I was in elementary school, but I didn't publish it because I was a child myself, and the thought never occurred to me. But when I was in high school as a senior, I thought it would be great to get this published before I went off to college in the fall. So I contacted a publishing company, secured a contract, and hired an illustrator to bring my storyboard to life.
So who are you? May I ask who you're working with in the publishing industry?
Yes, my publisher is Mascot Books.
Okay. Well, I used to be in the industry,
Yes.
so I used to publish children's books. Again, I want to thank you very much for being here.